I'm Michael Rothman, and I'm joined by Carli Lloyd, who has a very busy schedule. Has been nice enough to take time out to sit down with us. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, good to be here.
So you've had a crazy couple of months. You got married. Congratulations.
Thank you.
There's a lot of congratulations in order.
Yeah.
Not one time, but 2 times now, FIFA Player of the Year. Congratulations again.
Appreciate it. Yeah, it's been fun.
How have the last few months been?
It's been good. I mean, I think World Cups, Olympics have been great, but my wedding day was probably one of the best days of my life. It was just really an amazing day. It did downpour twice right before the ceremony, but I've heard that's good luck, which probably just to tell you that to make you feel better. But it ended up perfect, and yeah, it's just been great. And being back in Switzerland was an honor as well. So yeah, just plugging along.
It's a great couple of months.
Yeah, it's been good. I mean, it's kind of bittersweet. 2016 we didn't win the Olympics, but I did get married, and was named FIFA World Player of the Year. So, would have liked to have come home with a gold medal, but 2016 I'm proud of the year.
And we were speaking earlier, you're getting right back into training already. Starting today. It's starting this week. And then what's next for you down the road? I mean, you have a ton going on.
Yeah, so, obviously I decompressed, took some time off after the wedding, and then we didn't have anything until just a couple weeks ago we started our camp. So we were in LA for training camp. Now I'm home for another 4 weeks before we get ready for She Believes tournament, which is, we play Germany, France, and England. Which
is a big one.
3 great games, yeah. So yeah, just kind of back to the swing of things. Traveling, games, hotels, planes, eating good, all those things.
Speaking of eating good, we're here. That's a nice little tie-in, wasn't it?
Right?
We're here to talk nutrition first and foremost. And what do we have here?
Yeah, we have some Lifeway kefir, which is, I think they're actually pretty good. I don't know if you've tried them, but
we were saying I need to try them.
They're good.
I need to eat better.
Yes, I must say eating is a huge part of my training. Not from the beginning of my career did I take eating very important, but it is. And this is great because it's got lots of vitamins in there, vitamin D, some iron, vitamin C. It's a probiotic, which is great too because obviously I travel a lot and getting sick. But just overall eating is really, really, really important. I can definitely tell the difference. How
did this come across? How did you guys connect?
So this was a post World Cup, and just reach out to my agent and kind of began this partnership, which it's been great. Did a shoot with them, and I've enjoyed it. I mean, I enjoy the product, and I'm a big believer in stuff that I'm a part of, is really kind of speaks volumes to my career and life.
Nice. And this is another honor too. There's so many things on here. It's crazy. Obama appointed you member and co-chair of the President's Council of Fitness and Sports. What does that entail, and what kind of honor is that? I mean, that's Kareem's in there, Gabby Douglas in there. That's amazing.
Some big-time names. Yeah, truly an honor. They were vetting me for this, actually. They wanted to get it jump-started, obviously, with Trump coming in and President Obama leaving, and so I had to get vetted, I had to get interviewed, I had to fill out all this paperwork.
It's like the things that are going on right now with the
exactly.
The Senate is like, yeah, okay.
Yeah, it was pretty hardcore, and it was awesome. I mean, to be in company of so many amazing names, and I'm a big believer in sports and nutrition and taking care of your lifestyle in a positive way. So it's a pretty cool thing. I think maybe in May or something they hold this annual thing, and so I'll be a part of that, which will be great.
And Michelle's obviously big into fitness. That was her big push through the 8 years. Did you get to interact with them? And I mean, I know you've met him before after the World Cup and things like that. How was that, like, getting to kind of collaborate with people, like amazing individuals like that?
Yeah, I mean, I must say I've been to the White House 3 times. Or no, I think 4 times, actually. So after, no, 3, sorry. After the Olympics, each Olympics I was a part of. Obviously not this past one. I couldn't go. But no, I would have still won even though we didn't win. but our team went after the World Cup win, and it was just our team, which was cool. We were, standing in this room, all in a circle, and President Obama came by and shook everybody's hand, which was really cool.
Really deep voice, and he's like,
yeah,
oh, sure.
He's very tall, very tall and thin in person. But I haven't had much interaction with Michelle or, the kids or anything. But it was a great experience to be able to go there and be a part of that.
It's awesome. And so we talked nutrition, we talked you training. What is a day in your life like? Because I've talked to other athletes, Steph Curry, Allison Felix. I'm always amazed, and I'm not just saying this, I am floored. I mean, I think I go to Pilates 3 times a week, and that's like a big deal for me. I think I've accomplished something after 50 minutes. What is a day in your life like when things are just in full motion and you're doing everything that you're doing?
Well, it's hard to give like a structured day-to-day because it is so different.
Changes, yeah.
It's different when I'm with my team. It's different when I'm home training. It's different when I'm, coming off of an off season and then I'm picking up the training again. So, I would say right about now, sort of training twice a day. Morning, I usually do my running workout. I'll do another little upper body session, some body weight stuff. This evening, I'm going to be playing with some boys, which will be, fun. So play for an hour, and then I'll do some upper body work, and then end with fitness. So tonight, for example, I get it all in
so I'm gonna
one
say,
shot.
I just counted, was that 4 times that you're doing?
Pretty much.
When you're going for a run, how long do you run for?
It just depends. Yesterday I did a long run. My long runs range from 40 minutes to an hour. So yesterday I did 50-minute run, and because you have to keep up the endurance. That's a big part of my training.
We were talking earlier, off camera, about I hurt my back.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have to adjust as your career goes along, deal with injuries and things like that to kind of protect your body, and then also change up your routine and do things? Is there anything that you do that people wouldn't think that you did as a soccer player?
Yeah, I mean, I'm obviously, getting older in terms of soccer.
You're still very young. I wasn't saying that. I wasn't saying that at all. I swear.
I know. But in soccer terms, being 34 and still playing is a little bit older.
Still playing very, very well.
Feel like I'm in my peak.
Yeah.
Which is a good thing at age. But yeah, I mean, it does all depend. Like, when I'm doing my long runs, I used to do them just go on the road, and but after time, that does wear on you. So, for example, I'll kind of adjust. Now I'm just going to run on grass only for these next 3 years, just to keep the knees in a little better shape. But I feel good, and don't really have to adjust too much. I would say in the off season, I do some boxing, which is kind of some good off season training. But other than that, just keep it simple. I mean, I'm pretty smart with my injuries. When I do get injured, I take my time coming back. People may get annoyed and wish I was coming back sooner.
No, that's a good thing to do. I'm smiling because I don't. So
yeah, and it's important you get good advice and medical advice as to what's going on. So I'm sure you'll take care of that back.
Yeah. And I mean, this is such a pertinent topic right now, and I know you can't give specifics on like the CBA or anything like that, but in your profession, and the women are so good, and you're so good, we're still not there with equal pay yet, but we're getting there, I think. Where do you think we stand overall with that? And then the climate, too, as far as just gender equality at this point.
Yeah, I think, we're going to have to continue to fight as women, I think, forever, which isn't a bad thing. Anything worthwhile in life, you have to fight for. And I think, we just want to close the gap. And I think in all areas, in politics, CEOs of companies, I think whoever is best fit for the job, should get the job and should get paid well. Now, with our team, equal pay, I think there's a little bit of a misinterpretation on that.
Yeah.
We want equal treatment. I think maybe equal treatment is probably the right word.
I think I read you guys used to fly coach mostly,
yeah,
which is crazy
the men,
to me.
They get chartered flights, they fly business class seats. We fly maybe economy plus. We want to play on, all grass surfaces, not turf. Same per diem, same win bonuses, so that thing. So I think, we want to work with our employee, obviously. With U.S. Soccer being our federation, we want to just get what's fair, and I think that's kind of a testament to what this team's done. We've got to push on, we've got to make things better, and we'll get there in time for sure.
Without being specific, do you worry that there could be a strike down the road? Because longtime sports fans have seen it before, and it's unfortunate. But again, you have to do what you think is right.
I think, who knows? I think anything's possible at this point. But I'm confident that we'll get to the point of what we like, and it may just take some time, which that's kind of how things go with negotiations. But we'll get there hopefully.
Okay. And without getting too political, we just talked about a little bit about Obama and everything. We had a big march obviously this past weekend, so it's unavoidable. And it's great to see people get together and in a peaceful way. Did you march? And also, what are your thoughts on that with the incoming administration? And a lot of people are very concerned, and it's a worthwhile concern, I guess.
To be quite honest, I've been in camp the whole time, and
just fair.
Just been into my shows, been catching up on a ton of shows.
Which include?
This Is Us.
Okay.
Which is one of my favorites.
Do you cry all the time every time there's like a new wrinkle?
A little bit. I'll shed some tears. Okay. Yeah. But no, it was fascinating, the march. We were obviously in camp, so couldn't be a part of that. But it's pretty crazy how everyone can rally together. I think, I think if we all can collectively put our heads together and do what's best for the country, I think ultimately that's kind of the best method to go about things. But rather not talk politics. But
yeah, no. I wasn't going to dive too far into it.
Whatever happens, hopefully everybody just makes America, good again.
Great again?
Yeah, great again. Whatever. Nah, it's all good.
And I know you have to go soon, but you talked a little bit about your time down. You're catching up on shows. What else do you do when you're traveling? What's your downtime like?
It's usually just recovering. It's watching shows, getting massages. It's kind of funny, the life of an athlete. People think it's this glamorous thing. We travel the world, spend a lot of time on the field. Obviously, that's the obvious one. But we also spend a lot of time just in our rooms, hanging out and doing some team bonding stuff every now and again, meetings, and that's really about it. Eating a lot of meals.
How's the team bond? What do you guys do?
We did recently. I would say we did this breakout. Have you ever been to like a breakout room type thing?
Oh yeah, like breakout. You have to team together. Yeah.
Yeah. So we did that once, which was
how
really
was
cool.
that?
It was awesome.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Who was good at getting out of the room and who wasn't? Who kind of?
You know what? I was actually on the team that was in the hardest room, and we were the first ones to break out in record time.
I'm not surprised.
Yeah. So
I have faith in you.
Yeah.
And then my last thing was what else do you have going on? I know you have I think a book that was just converted into a children's version.
No, it's just I have the adult version book, right. And it's kind of followed by a young readers edition, which is pretty much the same content, but obviously for younger readers.
Would you like to keep writing? You have obviously many stories to tell, and would you like to continue to write more and do more of that?
Yeah, thankfully I didn't have to actually write the book myself. I had a ghostwriter.
Of course.
But it's a lot of work. I wouldn't be opposed to kind of having, a book number 2 down the road. Who knows? But it was inspiring. It was great to kind of get everything into my book when nobody was watching, because I think it's a book for all different types of people, all walks of life. You don't have to be a soccer fan or a sports fan. You can kind of apply that to your life and the thinking and all the obstacles that I've had to face. So it was, it was good.
Cool. And is there any other kind of medium or anything else you'd like to do moving forward, or you're just focusing on soccer right now?
Yeah, just focusing on soccer right now. I mean, obviously I'm not going to just hang up the boots and then say to myself, what am I going to do? I mean, there's things that, I do camps and clinics and still want to stay involved with the game somehow, but I'm sure, hopefully in the next 3 to 4 years there'll be some other opportunities that arise, and, post-retirement, I'd obviously like to start a family, so I know that's a full-time gig. But yeah, that's the plans right now.
That's great. You're always welcome back here, though, by the way.
Would love to.
Want to spend more time
back.
here? It's fine. We can hang out. We can talk.
Go to Pilates?
Yeah, if we go to Pilates together, that would be amazing. Thank you guys for joining us. For Carli Lloyd, Mike Rothman, it's been a pleasure.